but a kind of maelstrom of emotions. They're going to face grief, exhaustion, some profound questioning, hope as well, and a desire to celebrate, doubt, anger. Actually, as I'm saying this, I'd be really interested to know what were the kind of emotions around at the end of the Second World War at VE Day and VJ Day, when I guess there was also a lot of mourning and a lot of anger, but also a lot of hope and celebration, I think. And I think one of the tasks of chaplains, I sometimes say, and forgive the jargon, that chaplains are existentially literate. We're at ease with matters of life and death, in a way that even the wisest of senior leaders in education aren't always, because that's not their training. And I think one of the challenges of chaplains will be to help individuals and communities to identify and articulate that maelstrom of emotions.
I think over the past year, there's been such an awareness of the mental health issues, and it's one of the things the school have been quite vocal about, saying that they would like support in helping the young people with their mental health. So in some cases, I'm aware of some colleagues who have been in just to do mentoring with some of the pupils. They might be looking for more resources for their mental health days, perhaps having reflective spaces, you know, things that we can do to support them as part of a wider programme. And I think just knowing that we're engaged with them, and that we're available, and that, you know, that we were concerned about the young people is something that they're keen to take advantage of. You know, if we can come up with other ideas or other ways that we feel we could support them and we offer that to them, I think a lot of them would be very, very receptive to that.
I've seen the strongest teacher who I'd say, oh, they'll cope with anything, break down with me on the phone as they're saying, I'm struggling, I'm finding this really hard. I've seen pupils who say, I've got very set up, I know where I'm going, I know what I'm going to do. And then suddenly the world's changed, and the way that they were going to get there, they knew before, but the academic world of assessing, etc., it's all changed. So we're dealing with a very fragile state of mind that people are in, and it's how we draw alongside and support, give that resilience back in, and how we, there's almost a lack of confidence. It's amazing how quickly your confidence goes. Standing in front of a classroom, you step out and come back in, being in a classroom, walking into a school, all these things are big steps, and I think it's just being realistic to that.
Yeah, I think earlier on you mentioned there are two types of chaplains. There are story chaplains and there are servant chaplains. And I think it's probably moving into the servant chaplain mode that most of us will be going into, about being there, being a listening ear, having a presence, you know, just being visible in the school, taking that time for the 2-minute chat out in the playground with someone who might be struggling. That's, I think, where chaplaincy needs to go in the short term, certainly for in the future. And then we'll pick up some of the pieces as they become more visible, and as the way it becomes clearer for the way ahead. That's what I'm trying to say.
And I think we've had a little bit of experience of what we can do and how we can deliver chaplaincy from what we did just in November past there. And that may be the way forward in the next few months, you know, the next year, is to say, okay, let's get our team together, let's put it, this is what we would like to deliver at Assembly, but actually let's do it the way we've done it for November, let's get the video put up. And through that, you still have connections with the whole school community. You know, parents are able to see it as well. So I think it opens up space for pupils, parents, and staff to talk about things that they need to, and also support them in from a chaplaincy point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the benefits of it is are that having been a teacher, worked with the curriculum, having experience from that perspective, chaplains coming in, it allows me to have maybe a better understanding of what chaplains, what I might expect their role to be in a school, what they can do. Also, being a teacher, hopefully it helps me better bring it to the children's level as well. How to resource it, how to teach it, how to bring it across in different ways. And being a chaplain as well allows you to see from the teacher's point of view too, and also to try and not just to support the children, but having a wider relationship with the school to support the staff, perhaps if there's Christian teachers to support them, or even just get alongside the school and resourcing them or encouraging them in different ways. And it's just such a blessing to be involved as a chaplain from the other side of it. Like, you get to be involved in Christmas services and Easter services, and also just to meet staff and to talk to them and encourage them. And it's just it's a great place to be, really, as a school. Yeah, I suppose it's in a very difficult situation. I think, you know, to try and maintain the relationship that you have with the school, especially if you're well embedded into the school, it's to try and maintain that relationship in whatever way possible with staff, with pupils too. I suppose chaplaincy's probably been sidelined because teachers are trying to maintain the curriculum from home and things, but trying to find ways that even been in contact with the school through email, maybe there's video resources that could be provided, or maybe some ideas for RME lessons or values lessons or whatever, just to keep things going and, you know, keep that relationship again going. Very key word.